Good morning, everyone. Welcome in and welcome back to the channel. This is Miss Tarot, and today we are ready for another weekly installment of our bite-sized tarot. Really, Simba? Okay. Every single time. I think they've gotten kind of used to when I'm filming and they just decide to, the minute the camera turns on, the animals just like crowd in. I got the dog, I got two cats just kicking it over here. Anyways, without further ado, this is what I was saying. We are in for another weekly installment of the Bite Size Tarot. So we're going to take a look at what energies and opportunities and challenges we have for the week ahead. And of course, this is a timeless reading. Whenever this shows up in your timeline is the time you need to hear it. And obviously take what resonates and just toss away the rest. Sometimes I go through several different scenarios, and if your current energies in the beginning don't resonate with you, this likely is not your reading. Okay? All right, so let's get started. I have everything pre-shuffled and we're going to get ready. So we have, and we are using the Wisdom of the Oracle today, as well as the Light Seers Tarot deck. So right now we are looking at Round and Round with the number 25. And Round and Round is a lot about repeating cycles. So let's take a look and see kind of what is repeating and if it's something that needs to end, or if this is going to be a continuing cycle that you're going through. But Round and Round is usually about getting the motivation to complete the cycle, or fixing the way you're doing things so that you can stop repeating a cycle. Sometimes this is about, things that we stick with either out of habit, or possibly just we don't know any better, or this is the way we've always done it. But either way, Round and Round, when it shows up, there needs to be some sort of shakeup in order for you to push out of this never-ending cycle. If you take a look at this card, you can see that it's almost like this swirling little vortex within the mind, and it makes me think of like a whirlpool, where if you see something like in a lake or water where the whirlpool is swirling, it just catches it and it keeps pulling and more and more and more, and you're stuck in this never-ending little loop. And if you've ever been in like rafting or a river or something like that, it's one of those things where you can kind of get stuck in it and you just never break out of it. You have to really push yourself and break that swirl, I guess to call it, in order to get yourself out of this kind of just repeating loop. Okay, so let's see here. First we have the Page of Pentacles. Then we have the Five of Swords, the Chariot, okay, and the Knight of Swords, and we have the Hierophant. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I was a little hoarse this morning. My goodness, I have a little cup of coffee here. I might just take a sip. Okay. All right, so what we are looking at here, I think this has a lot to do for a couple things. We could be dealing with a job where you are finally coming to realize that maybe it might be a little bit of a dead end. This could be a career or just a job that you've been unsatisfied with for a very long time, and that you are not sure how to break free and move forward. And then for others of you, I think that it also might be some sort of new beginning for you when it comes to wanting some more stability in your life. I think the Page of Pentacles is kind of what I'm focusing on right now, and you might be feeling just a little bit stuck. The Five of Swords is over here, and I think some of you might be feeling stuck either in a career or just in life in general. And either way, I do see that there is going to be somewhat of a breakthrough this week. I think that you've kind of had enough, and your thoughts have been swirling, and you've been trying to figure out how best to move forward. And kind of what I see here is that you're going to get, I don't know if I want to say like a lightning bolt of an idea, but something is going to come out of a clear blue sky because there's a lot of speed here. We have the Chariot, and we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is, he's on a mission. He's very driven and ambitious, and he moves quickly and decisively. But I do see that sometimes, you know, with the Chariot, sometimes there's a lot of speed involved, but there's also a little bit of control that needs to happen. The Hierophant is a lot about higher learning and institutions, and I think that either way, if you are in a kind of dead-end stuck job to where you want greater prosperity, or you just want a challenge again, or even just if it's more money, I think that you are being encouraged to pursue a higher learning. And it does look like there will be some opportunities once you start taking action. There are going to be some opportunities that present itself very quickly this week. You just have to kind of decide which way, which path you want to go on. Sometimes the Chariot is about decision making as well, because it's two horses. Sometimes there takes a little bit of effort to keep it on the straight path, right? Because one horse might want to go this way, another horse might want to go that way. You as the driver need to kind of steer the boat or the Chariot. What am I saying? Boat. Steer the Chariot towards what you feel is best for you to end this cycle, or what's best for you to move into or past the goals that you have set for yourself. But there is you need to take in some action. And I do think that this is going to be some inspired action. So I think that this week, whatever you have been dissatisfied with, really take some time to kind of think things through, maybe do a little bit of exploring. The Knight of Swords is also about communication. So make sure you reach out and inquire about things. Maybe your work has a college program where they will reimburse your tuition or that sort of thing. Maybe there is other avenues to get where you want to go. But either way, this is you taking action and actually moving forward towards this purpose that is going to get you out of this loop. And this is the first step. I do think that this is going to be the first step out of many, and the first step is always the hardest on any new journey. And I do think this is going to be kind of like a minor journey, right? I mean, with the Page of Pentacles here, and the Five of Swords, like I said, this is something you've been very tired of. This is something that you've been weighing on your mind, and you as the page are ready to take that first step. But it's not quite like the Fool. It's not a blind leap of faith. It's more of a calculated, maybe that's not right, the word, kind of like a more knowledgeable step. You're not just leaping off into the great unknown. You are going to think about what it's going to take to bring you into either financial harmony, some sort of stability for your life, or even just like a general feeling of challenge and needing to feel like you are being used in a worthwhile manner. Okay? So that is what I see here for you today and your week ahead. So if any of this resonated with you, awesome. Otherwise, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. That greatly helps the channel. I also will have a Gemini reading coming out this month because I'm starting to do kind of birthday month readings, and I will also be coming out with a just typical June reading, a pick a card for the collective. So stay tuned for those readings, and I will see you at the next one. Take care. Bye.